What time are you going to be here?
Good morning, everybody. Just had a nice sleep in travel lodge. We're just heading back to service now, so ready for day 2. So here we are in service. The guys are just getting the everything sorted out, reset up today. Conditions are looking. I'll get away from that generator. It's going to do me head in. So it looks like stages look a bit damp today, but I think that's just the morning dew. We'll see if we can get some dry running. Blue sky, so it's not look too bad. Tyres that we ran on last night were those Toyota Proxies, R888 soft compound ones. Seem to be going alright. Car handles very nicely on those, but we've got Dunlop Derezas to try today. A few suspension clicks on the dampers to have a play with too. But yeah, seems to be damp on the ground to start with, but I think we're running Incar 40 or something near. So by the time 40 cars have been through, we should have a dry line hopefully. So yeah, we'll give it a whirl. We'll torque the wheels up and then we'll have a go on stage 1. So the guys are just heading out already. Yeah. Alright.
Full attack this morning.
We'll give it a whirl. So stages are now live. We've just going to warm the car up. Time is 8 o'clock. Our start time is 8:18, so we'll give it a whirl, see what we can do. It's just started spitting just as we're about to start. We've got 15 minutes, 8:05 now, so probably got a few minutes till we're on stage, and it's just started spitting, so just how we're looking at it. But same for everyone, we'll give it a go.
It still seems to be a little bit of a jar. I've got an opening, closing. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Look at the speed I've just given you.
Cheers.
You might stay in the motor company.
Come on, mate. That's some fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, good. Run light last night,
Yeah.
first stage. Just listen out like we're doing, yeah?
Thank you.
So that's the got the helmet head hair going on. That was the first stage of In the Daylight. Did start spitting just as we got to the start line, but it was quite a good run, to be fair. Felt comfortable on these tyres. These R888 soft compound are pretty good for my car. Seemed to be pretty happy with those. Didn't spin a wheel, touched a bit of a hay bale, did a bit of a crack the front wing a little bit, but no dramas. Didn't spin any wheels, so all good. Felt comfortable. Hopefully just get quicker throughout the day. We've got the same stage 4 will be the same run, so at least I know where I'm going today this time. Yeah, we will see. Stage 4.
Perryman put YouTube. So I'll just put flat and send him a picture. Yeah, he's, you know Connor Corkill?
No.
Volkswagen. He was a top driver in the Isle of Man.
Right.
You know Mark Higgins?
Yeah.
We used to have for him.
Ah, right, yeah.
That's what I mean. He sat in some fucking Dave Corris. So he's a proper good navigator. But he's like me, you know, in the service area. He just has a proper crack. When I was on the spanners for him,
Yeah.
I'd just give him loads of shit all day. He's loving it. Thank you. Let's have a good go at this one now. You know where you're going.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
First chicane's first gear, second chicane's second gear. I wish you had a shorter box. Get him fit. I really do.
Sequential. Mate.
So just on stage 4, went all right, I think. Not sure where we're running at the moment. Helmet head again. I think we're about maybe 5th in class, something like that. We were 8 seconds faster through the second. Whoa. So yeah, we were 8 seconds quicker through the second stage than they were the first time through. So going all right. Can't get much heat into the back tyres. Felt it a bit on the roundabout. Was a bit skittish. But yeah, no, braking seems to be nice. Got these new pads in before the rally. So got Project MU. So they seem to be working pretty well too. So we can get nice and late on the brakes. But yeah, going all right so far. See this next 2 stages we're going to do will be a different route completely from what we've done before. So we've had to learn again, but going all right. See what happens.
Start to chicane right entry, then you keep it inside, yeah?
Yeah.
Then you're going square right after the roundabout,
Yeah.
before the triangle.
Right and left.
Yep.
wrong gear for? Remember?
Ronda still handles from Devon, 2 golf ends, 1 at either end. But in terms of double wins, they are few and far between. So, Campbell had a good hard run in his day 2 years ago. Campbell Simpson put a double on. We'll see. And of course, the pressure was not covered to be next.
Excuse the sweaty brow. So that was stage 5 I've just done. Felt alright. Had a very cold brake pedal for the first chicane. Wasn't expecting that when we not much happened when we went to that first chicane, but not too bad. Bit of a wrong gear on another junction, but that's only just me sort of like learning the stage really. But yeah, overall not too bad. Car's feeling good, nice sunny weather now, so no more rain, which is alright. Cheers Steve for doing tyre pressures, he's on. Got the lovely Jess in the van. Hey, hi Jess. We've got Mr. Phil having a look at times over there. So, all in all, going alright. Enjoying it. Good, good. Well, same run on stage 6 with the same stage. But yeah, no, Ronda's doing alright. Not many issues, just keep putting fuel in it. It's a Honda at the end of the day, isn't it, I suppose, so happy days.
Stage 6.
So that's the end of stage 6. Just done really good run through there actually. 4 seconds faster than what we did the first time through, so pretty chuffed with that. Tyres feeling good still. Can't fault them proxies, R888s. We've got Bob Malloy on the tannoy now, so I'm doing the commentary. Yeah, that was good really. A lot quicker through, right gears in the right corners. So learning the stages, enjoying it quite a lot really. So we've just got to. I think this is the last stage we're going to run on the proxies, on the R888. Then we'll be swapping to these, which are Dunlop to Rezzers. So we'll give them a whirl. They're a little bit firmer compound than what's on, but once we can get a bit of heat into them, should be alright. But we'll probably run on the Dunlops for the rest of the day, just to get some running time on them really, more than anything. But no, yeah, brakes feel brilliant. Really happy with those new pads that we put in. You can really stop, be really late on the brakes with that. So yeah, a lot more so than cars that we're maybe following. So as you'll see on the Incar, there was a Peugeot 306 Maxi that I was judging my braking off him, and we can pretty much half his braking distance from what he was braking to what we were braking. So quite impressed with that. But yeah, I think we've got a bit of an hour wait now until stage 7. Which I think again is a lot different to what we've been running just now. So complete different stage setup. So I'll have to learn stage 7 and then maybe faster on stage 8, but we'll see. That's kind of been the order of the day, all day. So, but yeah, we'll give it a go. Cheers.
The driver, although having said that, I suppose the driver's getting variable as well. Had that car for an awful long time.
That's this side, Phil.
10 years ago. Very effective. Relatively speaking. With anybody.
I'm going to put this one on here.
Would have been when it was new. 1968 Mark II Mini. Very admitting to be older than the car. I think what's in mid-50s, I suppose. They're a youngster. Sole surviving Sierra. We've got the wipers on. All these classics. Sort of
Still nice and square edges on them.
the wiper switch.
Nice and soft. Really nice and soft. Look at that. Yeah, impressed with those. Will be R888 SG soft compound, so yeah, very impressed with those. But we'll give the Dunlops a whirl, see what happens.
In for a while, if I'm not sure how. And Harry Hamilton both used stone. Window for
Yeah.
a motorsport graduate. Interesting. That's about 6. Very well. The Bates family have one in there. Classic colour scheme. Engineering company that builds it. One of the things I still find quite amazing about how compact there is together is going to be here. You look at that in comparison with even the micro these days, it's just tiny. Followed in by the Clio again.
Could be from Forest out today. Gravel tyres from Forest.
Just keep an eye on that, just at the back. Nothing split.
It's on CV boot.
No, just keep an eye on it.
Might have been me when I put stuff in.
Billy Walden with the aforementioned Gary Bates, the eldest daughter. Youngest daughter went off with James Grill, Rupert Grill. Remember Rupert Grill from fairly famous film series? Another of the Peugeots, that's the white one. It does look fairly properly, having got Mike English's turquoise escort down the team Sean to the finish.
Straight up, chicane's the same.
First gear. Yeah, same. Yeah,
That one.
that's it. Yeah.
Down, you're going right hairpin left,
Yeah.
and down to the bottom.
Right.
Go.
So we've just done stage 7. First run on the Dunlop Derezas. Pretty impressive, to be fair. Felt they're a bit slippy at the start of the stage. They're only just getting scrubbed in. But yeah, same grip level as them Peroxes, so pretty impressed with them, to be fair. We had a nice clean run through there. Just getting used to all the junctions and like corner speeds and what gear should be in on what corner. I've never been here before. Promenade Stages in New Brighton, so we thought we'd learning as we go. So hopefully it's quicker the second time through these paired stages. But yeah, car's going nice. Wheels aren't balanced, so we've got a lot of judder on the steering wheel, which doesn't really help things. But yeah, no, felt really good. Matty was mid-stage thinking that 306 Maxi would be catching up in the mirrors, but we didn't seem to see it on our second lap, so that was not too bad. I don't know if that's an achievement or what, but no one never got caught, so yeah, pretty chuffed, to be fair. Car's going lovely, not using any oil, brakes are standing on its nose. You just get more and more confidence just as the day goes on, really. So really confident in the brakes now. Those new Project MU pads, I know I said it before, but they are normally use Mintex 1155s, but yeah, they're really impressive. They're only on the calipers I've got on, they're off an Integra DC2, so they're only sort of like factory Honda brakes, but they are bigger, don't get me wrong, they are bigger than the standard Civic ones, but yeah, they're not fancy. Just got some drilled and grooved discs in there and off we go rallying. It's the cheapest way to do it, but eventually at one point, just coming down these straights, and just the first time I've felt that we need a bit more power, to be fair. Never really had that before with sort of gravel rallying and since I've owned the car, really. I've always just thought it was just completely standard engine, so I've kept it reliable since I built it. But I've just thought that coming down some of these straights, we're flying forward, you're just thinking, yeah, come on, we need a bit more push just to get down these straights a bit quicker, and then, like I say, if you've got all the confidence in the brakes, then you can afford to go a bit quicker on the straights, like, so yeah, not just yet. We'll do maybe, we'll see this year out, and we'll do more rally as the car is, but we might bring a few engine upgrades next year. We have got a house to build at the moment. I'm halfway through building a house at the minute, so we've got a budget, as they say. But yeah, due to upgrades for the car, there's not really too much that I'm really too bothered about at the moment. Suspension wise, it's perfect around here. Well, I feel like it's perfect. I don't really want to start changing it too much. We have got a very soft setup. We've basically got a forest spring setup, but I did a track day a while ago at Brighton, and that seemed to grip very well on a set of Michelin slicks. I've never ran slicks before. That was the first time I ever ran slicks on any car, really. But it seemed to handle very well around there. And on these tyres here, both the Proxys and the Derezas, it just seems to just handle good enough for what I want, put it that way. It's only my experience of this. I'm sure if I bolted a set of Michelins on, probably maybe do another 10 seconds. But a set of Michelins for 4, talking 800 quid, 900 quid. So it's all relevant to how much money you want to spend and how much money you've got to go rallying the world of who's got most money can go quickest, basically. Just as I'm talking now, I'm looking across over, maybe not expensive, but there's a guy over there.
No doubt be seeing Rugby now.
He's got a back motorsport Corsa, he's got a flat shift sequential gearbox and full Riga setup with on the suspension, and yeah, you know, he's probably taking 30 seconds out of his first stage. But we're at entry level rallying, and I'm having as more fun as maybe what he is, so you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So there is some serious weapons here. I do feel a bit like I'm in a little fish in a big pool, as with every rally I've done really, because I'm only learning from my experience. But yeah, no, it seems to be, I'm pretty happy. I don't know where we're lying in class. No, I think before we go into that stage, I think we were lying 5th in class out of 15. I have seen one guy that was ahead of us in class. His car was on the back of a trailer just now, so we might be moved up to 4th, not sure. So I'll just keep going at my own pace, and then whatever the result is at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, but yeah, no, pretty happy with the car. Not much else really I can say really about things. Maybe balance the wheels. Might do that before Mull, just to stop the brake judder on the braking section. But no, all good. We'll do the same stage now on stage 8. So we'll give it a go. See you in a bit. Well, just finished stage 8. That was stage 8, wasn't it, Matt? That was number 8, wasn't it? Stage 8, that? Yeah. So just finished stage 8. Second run through. So 4 seconds faster the second time through, which is not bad for a very short sort of point and squirt stage, very short stage there. Yeah, tyres felt really good, no issues at all. Felt a lot more confident. Maybe there's a right left with some big curves, just wondering whether I might be able to do it in third gear, but we'll give it a go. It feels like I'm topped out in second going through there, but you've got to rev these Hondas, haven't you? You've got to keep your foot in. But yeah, no, everything's working fine. Just going to check the car over. Wheel nuts came loose on the last stage. As we pulled into service, we're a bit loose. I was wondering whether that's due to that balance. We didn't balance the wheels or the tyres before we came, so I'm thinking that's notifications going off. So I'm thinking that's maybe something to do with it. So we'll get the wheels balanced up and whatnot. So yeah, no, Matty's doing well on the notes. Chuffed with him, not missed a beat again. Every rally seems to be 100% from Matty, so very happy. This next time we've got quite a long stage, is 9 and 10. We do 2 laps, so it's like a 5-mile sort of stage, so we'll be able to get into it quite well. But now that we've learned some of the corners, maybe we'll give it a go. I know where we're going a bit. Then a bit.
the sole surviving Sierra.
Well, that was a long one. Stage 9, I think that was, stage 9. Yeah, good run, got into it. 5 mile that stage, so a bit longer. Managed to just get the corners right. I think there's one slow corner that were a bit good, where all the spectators were. We could probably speed up on the entry to that one, but we didn't want to go too deep into it. Obviously, you've got to get back, so yeah, slow in, fast out, as they say. But car's feeling good. Dunlop Derezas, really good tyre. Very happy with those. Like a medium to soft sort of setup. So if you have a look on the Incar, we cogged third gear around, well, say the cone corner where it goes onto the merge. That was fast. And I thought if we're having cones, we'll have some cones, but seemed to grip pretty nice. So pretty chuffed with that. But yeah, glorious day. Red hot Incar. We did think that we were going to get caught up by our Mr. Maxi 306 Maxi friend on the straights. But I did look in the mirrors and he was horizontal to the car. Sorry, horizontal to the road. So I think he's knocked 2 wheels off on the curb. So we'll have to see what's to go with that. But yeah, pretty happy so far. A few more stages to go. We've got a rerun of the stage that we've just done, so hopefully we can improve. To be honest with you, I don't know if we can drive it any quicker. Just getting braking points right and not making a mistake. Make a mistake here and your wheels off. So the wrecker's been in and out probably about 6 or 7 times now. So anyway, we'll go and have a look. Whoa, that was stage 10. Nice and tidy. I think a bit quicker than stage 9. Tyres are awesome. Still on the Dunlops. A lot less wheel shake now, without the hub nut being tightened up. Last day. But yeah, all good. Apologies to the marshal at the time control at the end, because I think I run over his foot. Sorry mate, do apologise. I was talking to the other marshal out of my door. I didn't realise Matty was handing his time card in, so apologies. Stage 11 coming up, 2 more to go. So, seem to be a few gaps opening up in the service area now. So we've got Bat Motorsport, whose engine expired, which was the Corsa that was opposite. We've got one just over there, there's now a space. I think there's one just further along, there's another space. And we've got one down here, which Escort's gone. So yeah, quite a high rate of attrition on this event. The curbs take no prisoners. There's trailers turning up just behind me, so there's another trailer just here, so I think that's a Lotus at least, or Exige, or whichever it is. So that's expired. There's another trailer rolling up here. So yeah, it's I think if you keep it in the middle, get it to the end, we'll be happy. Just go on with 4 corners on the car and the wheels intact. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. So we'll have a go on stage 11 and 12, last 2 stages now coming up, so give it a whirl. I think Tomo's going alright, still relatively quick in the Sunbeam. Seems to be going alright, a lot better than me anyway. Stage 11. So still running on these Derezas, so we've got a bit of yeah, deteriorating a little bit, but they seem to be gripping very nicely. They rounded the corners a little bit, and
Yeah, that's chewing gum.
they're nice and soft though. So yeah, very happy on them. Nice and grippy. Can keep it in. You don't have to back off due to tyres, which is what I wanted. Look at this mirror, seems to be a bit. I need to tighten that mirror up. Nothing to do with hitting the chicane every time. We've got a bit of chicane scuffs, as they call them, but not unusual. But yeah, seems to be going all right. Still got 4 corners on it anyway.
That rule about give way there.
Well, that was stage 11. Just completed that. Really nice stage, really good run. Second lap through, you'll probably see on the Incar, we got held up by the maxi kit car really early on the brakes. Kind of where I try and make my advantage up on the brakes. But he's braking that early was just kind of affecting our stage time really. But I can't really do much about it. I'm going to try like hell on this last stage to get the first part of the stage quicker, and then we'll be a car's length ahead of him when we get to the merge this time. So it's tricky to do because I don't think there's that much more I can push, but I'll try my best to try and get that just that extra car ahead. When he comes and starts the stage, we'll be ahead of him rather than following him for the rest of the stage. So car feels good, tyres are good, very cold tyres on the rear at the start, so slid around the hairpin a little bit, but no, all good. Ironed out the little problems on the last time we came into service. We had a little hub nut that was loose, so tightened that up and it seems to have got rid of some shaking. Tightened up the engine mounts too. They were a bit, because the engine's solid mounted now, it seems to vibrate a lot more, so we just have tightened them up. And it's made a massive difference. Just with gear changes, you can see the engine not rocking anything like as much anymore. So yeah, pretty good to be fair. Nice hot weather still. No rain clouds. So just got the last one to go. Like I say, going to try and get ahead of that maxi, and yeah, bring it home. Keep it in the middle. Right, stage 12.
they've got
Well, that's the end of the rally. Let's finish stage 12. A lot quicker through that time, I think. We didn't get held up with any cars or anything like that, so. Ronda, what can I say? First time at rally, we've done since 2016. Last time we did like Pendragon, which wasn't so good. But that's full day's rallying done today. Well happy with that. Not quite sure where we've finished. Are we about fourth, Steve? Fourth in class. About fourth in class. 36, 35, 36 overall out of 88 cars. So fourth in class is alright for me. Out of 15 I think there was to start with, or 16 cars, so they were behind a Fiesta, which is a fairly well spec'd up thing. Seems to have flat shift and whatnot on it, so pretty up against it. I think that was about a minute ahead of us, or maybe more. So no, I think Ronda's done alright for a first time back out in. Matty on the notes, what an honour it's been to sit in with Matty. He's been really just unbelievable, just not missed a beat all day. You couldn't really ask anything else from a co-driver, to be fair. No mistakes, just cool, calm and collected again. So yeah, been really impressed with how teams have gone today. Thank you to Steve. Steve there on the spanners all day, and Mr. Phil. Thank you very much. So yeah, thanks for all the boys, and it's been really good. So now we're just gonna pack up the service area, so all the gazebo and everything. We're gonna pack all that down. We'll go and get the trailer, and we'll load up. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. This is just our little test session for Mull, really. We'll do some more reviews of car prep and whatnot on the road to Mull. But we've thoroughly enjoyed it up to now. So I think Mull's going to be a very, very different experience to what we've had this week. Don't get me wrong, room for error over there is pretty similar to it with the curves and whatnot. But yeah, you're basically going home with no car if you make a mistake up there. So we've got to be really careful when we go to Mull. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody, and we will see you soon. Cheers.